guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how important the HOA reserves are when you are buying and or selling real estate in the HOA community. Let's talk about it. So let's start from the beginning. If you are buying or selling real estate, the seller is obligated to make sure that you receive your HOA documents in a timely fashion, or you may end up with a termination of sale where the buyer may terminate the contract because you have not produced the HOA documents. So let's go ahead and put that out there. So we are going to specifically go over what are the reserves within a HOA and or condo association community. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So typically when you pay into the HOA, you're paying a monthly fee. Whatever that fee is, it might be as low as $25. It could be as high as $700 to $1,000, depending on if you're in a condo. So obviously the fee covers the maintenance, it covers the the landscaping and things like that of the community. Now, when you order these HOA documents, there are reserves within the HOA, okay? That the reserves is supposed to, let's just say for example, something happens with the construction within a condo community. So let's just say you purchased a condo, right? And you're paying into the condo association. If something happens to the roof of the property, the reserves is supposed to be there so that way they are not charging you extra on your HOA. So if you order these HOA documents and you notice that the reserves is fully plenished, that means that the HOA management company is doing their job. They're making sure that they are setting aside money to ensure that any mishap that happens, if they need to update the roof, if they need to have maintenance people, it's funding their employees, it's funding a lot of stuff. They're making sure that whatever happens, they have the funds to do so. Now, what is the opposite effect to this? This is very important if you do not know this and you are looking to purchase and or sell a home, okay? So if you see reserves and the reserves have hundreds or millions of dollars within the HOA documents, you're good to go. The buyer is good to go. You're not going to have a hard sale. Now, the opposite side to this is the management company has been mismanaging the funds, okay? So if the management company is mismanaging the funds, guess what's going to happen when something goes wrong? A windstorm happens, a tree falls on a property, or whatever, the road is messed up, an accident happened and now they got to fix the road, whatever the case may be. But the management company has now misused the funds. This is something that's called a special tax. The management company has been mismanaging the funds. So now what they're going to do, you're going to have to pay the HOA, and now you're also going to have to pay the special tax, okay? Now, how does this hurt you in a real estate transaction? Number one, the first way is that if you are selling a property, if that special tax is astronomical, like $300 or $400, the lender has to take in account of the buyer's debt to income ratio. So when you send over the documents, and or if you don't look at the documents and you don't see that special tax on there, guess what? Your whole situation is going to be totally in distraught, because this is important. If let's just say that the lender and or your realtor and or you, because you're going to be responsible for this property, if the lender and or realtor or yourself have an issue, or you don't see, or you just miss it for whatever reason, the special tax can be imposed within 6 months. Okay? Do you hear me? That special tax can be imposed within 6 months, meaning that 6 months down the line, guess what's going to go up? The HOA fees, the special tax, your mortgage is not going to go up, but now you are obligated to pay this fee. That's how important it is. Okay? So when you receive the HOA documents, you need to see if there is a special tax. Okay, red flag, there's a special tax. Now, let me tell you guys how to handle this situation. Right? If there's a special tax on a property, I'm not saying don't move forward with the sale. I don't want to scare you, okay? What I'm saying is that you need to now analyze, okay, what is going on? What is this special tax going to? You understand what I'm saying? How long is this special tax for? Okay? Do I have to pay this for a year, 2 years, 3 years? You understand? Okay? So, ask that question first. Secondly, have they changed management? Because if you have the same manager that screwed up the reserves and now they are imposing a special tax, it's like, okay, I don't know if we need to move forward with it. Now, I will say this, some special taxes are very low, okay? Some special taxes are very low. So sometimes they're like $25, right? But in certain situations, you might have a maintenance situation that's going to cost millions of dollars to the condo association. Let's just say they never replaced the roof. Okay? If they mismanaged the reserves, then more than likely they mismanaged everything else. They mismanaged the proper maintenance on the property. So now they gotta, let's just say they have a big project and now they have to replace all of the roofs. You are selling your home. The higher the condo fee, the higher the tax fee, the higher the HOA fee, the lower you're going to have to sell the property. Now, typically, we see higher association fees when it comes to condos, not with houses, okay? So typically, if you typically won't see a special tax in a housing community. That's just very unlikely to happen. Does it happen? I'm sure it does. But typically, you will see things like this happen with a condo association, okay? So I want you guys to be mindful of that. So I hope this video helps you guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am growing my channel, so make sure that you guys do that. And thank you guys so much for watching. You heard it here first by Ronnie B, the Real Estate Wealthologist. Bye!